Welcome, my friends. Today, let us reflect on 3 timeless rules of life shared by Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher and emperor who carried the weight of an empire yet found peace within himself. These rules are not just ancient words, but living truths that can guide us through the storms of life. I will share them with you, along with a story from my own journey, so that we may see how wisdom, whether from east or west, always points us toward the same truth. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." How often do we spend our days worrying about what others say, about the market, the weather, the opinions of people we may never even meet? Yet the only true power we hold is over our thoughts. In my early days as a monk, I would sit in meditation and find myself restless. My mind would wander to memories, to imagined futures, to regrets. I thought the world outside needed to change for me to find peace. But the truth is, only when I turned inward and trained the mind did peace begin to bloom. When we understand that the mind is the root, every branch of life becomes steady. The second rule Marcus gave us was to live in harmony with nature, to accept that life unfolds just as the seasons do. There is a time for growth, a time for letting go, and a time for stillness. We suffer when we resist the flow of life. I remember once meeting a farmer in a small village. His crop had failed due to a flood, and his family had little to eat. Yet he sat with me, calm, smiling, saying, "This year the river took. Next year it may give." His acceptance was not weakness, it was strength. He was not fighting against nature, but moving with it. In your own life, ask yourself, are you resisting the inevitable, or are you learning to move with the current? When we stop demanding the world to bend to our will, we discover that peace has been waiting quietly all along. The third rule is to live in the present moment. Marcus wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." We often waste our lives trapped between 2 illusions, the past that cannot be changed and the future that has not yet arrived. Once, a young man came to me, burdened with regret about mistakes he had made and fears about what lay ahead. I invited him to join me in sweeping the monastery yard. As we swept, I told him, "Notice the ground in front of you. Just this patch. Not what is behind, not what is ahead. When you give your full attention to the present step, the path reveals itself." By the time we finished, his shoulders had softened, and his breath was lighter. The present is not just a passing moment. It is the only place where life truly exists. Let me share a story to bring these 3 rules together. Many years ago, during my travels, I met a wealthy merchant. He was respected, but inside, he was deeply troubled. He told me he feared losing his riches. He regretted mistakes in business, and he worried about his children's future. I asked him, "When you drink water, do you think of the whole river, or do you simply sip what is in your cup?" He smiled faintly, but understood little. So I shared with him these 3 rules. First, control your mind, because wealth and loss cannot disturb a mind that is calm. Second, live according to nature, because gain and loss are part of life's seasons. Third, focus on the present, because only in this moment can you truly live and love your family. Years later, I heard from villagers that this man had changed. He lived more simply, more kindly, and he often shared with others the 3 rules that had once set him free. My dear friends, these 3 rules from Marcus Aurelius: control your mind, live in harmony with nature, and embrace the present, are not distant philosophies. They are tools for each of us to live more deeply, more peacefully, and more wisely. So I ask you, which of these rules speaks most to your heart today? Take it with you, practice it, and let it transform your life step by step. If these reflections touched you, I invite you to share your thoughts below. Your words may inspire someone else who is seeking peace. And if you found value here, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to continue walking this path of wisdom together. May you be well, may you be peaceful, and may you be free.